This video is of one of my third grade art classes, which is being introduced to a dozen vocabulary words dealing with ceramics. I began with a pre-test, which showed an average score of 4 out of 12 vocabulary words among the 21 students. I decided to use Quizlet as a method of instruction, as it would be a fun way to engage the students in learning the material. We're going to start reading down our options. We're going to go down to where it says Ceramics Quizlet. This is a list of the words that we just talked about that I want you to learn. Across the top it says Elementary Ceramics Vocabulary. Underneath there's a row of boxes. I want you to go to the one on the far left over here. It says flashcards. It's one of the first words on the vocabulary. Now these are flashcards you're going to be able to use to find out what our definitions are. At the bottom of this big square you can see it says click to flip. Click on that, see what happens. Okay? What is the definition for our clay? Clay is a stiff, sticky earth, typically yellow, red, or bluish-gray in color. It can be molded when wet and is dried and baked to make bricks, pottery, and ceramics. That's the definition that we have for our clay. If you put click to flip, it goes right back to the term. Okay? If you are ready for the next term, underneath that square, you see this arrow here? Everyone see that? Click on that one. Everybody have that? Click on that. Click under here. Yep. Okay? All right, now you're at your second vocabulary word. And you can flip that one. Let's find out what slip means. All right? So slip is a mixture of clay and water. It's a potter's glue. And it's like thin peanut butter. You can flip that back to the term. Let's check out term number 3. We can, over here, the second to last one, it says scatter. I'm going to push on that. And it says start game at the bottom. So I'm going to start the game. Now what this does is there's those pictures and our words. So this one was the kiln, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go over here, I'm going to grab the word kiln, and I'm going to drag it over to the picture of the kiln, and it's going to make both of them disappear.
Oh, what if you get it wrong?
If it's wrong, let's try one. I'm going to take glaze, and I'm going to pull it over here to this picture. Oh, it's still there. It didn't disappear. Okay? Now some of these, they're on top of each other, and you'll be able to move them around a little bit. Okay? So the object of this game is to get everything to disappear. We have another game called Race. This one's a little bit harder. I'm going to start this game. What this game does is it gives you a definition, and down here you have to write what the term is. Okay, you have to. So here's your kiln. So we'll do K-I-L-N. We'll let you play with those two games. At the end of one class period using Quizlet as a teaching method, the students were again tested on vocabulary. The class average was now at 11 out of 12 correct. The students enjoyed themselves and expressed a sense of accomplishment. This was a successful use of teaching with technology.